What is up? Welcome back to Sunny's Adventures, and today I am just doing more household things. So, like I said in a previous video, I blew my leaves out. I actually only did a portion of the yard, mostly the one that's just in front, so it looks nice from the front, but the leaf blower I got, my battery died in like 15, 20 minutes, like super quick. And the headphones I was wearing, they also died on me like 5 minutes after that, because I grabbed a rake and just finished the front, so it wasn't like half done. But yeah, so the backyard is just gonna have to stay leafy for another couple days. I'm charging the batteries now, but it's too dark by the time they're gonna be charged. So that's fun. But that's okay. I mean, we're getting snow tonight, but it's only gonna be like, I think it's gonna be like 2 inches, and I doubt it's gonna stick. It might stick a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, whatever we can do, clean them up in the spring. Do spring cleanup instead. But I actually just briefly started in the process of putting my fall decor away, so I gotta take these curtain lights down. You can see I've got kind of a mess over here, but I took out the tote that had my actual stuff that I had on my entertainment stand, like throughout most of the time it's there. Like the original decor took off to replace it with fall stuff. It was in that tote, so I have it sitting on my ottoman here. I'm kind of torn on how I want to arrange it. I changed it partway through, but I put photo albums out here instead because it just looks a little cleaner with all the black albums. And then I got some comics out here as well, but yeah, so definitely gonna swap it up on how it's gonna look. Fun. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Dishes are done. Laundry's put away. Everything's just going so smooth. I gotta do a mini workout tonight. Just trying to keep a little consistent, but I'm not going to go to the gym and do it. I'm just going to do a quick little 20-minute something here. I haven't decided what, but whether it's going to be arms, core. I can't really do much else besides arms or core here because I have a bench downstairs. And then I guess I could go for a run, but I was thinking about running Friday, so I'm just going to run Friday. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I don't have that much stuff to put away here, just miscellaneous stuff, but let's get to it. Alright, all the fall stuff's put away, put downstairs in the totes. Everything just looks so naked. Like, look how bare this entertainment stand looks. The curtains having nothing on them, just the blue looks naked. Couch is empty. Well, I'm gonna put that blanket and pillow set on there. No photos on the walls. No photos. Just looks naked. Bathroom's been taken down for a while, but yeah. Looks wild in here. The table had the flowers on it. It's really dark, but there's nothing on the table, nothing above the microwave. That looks super naked, like crazy. So yeah, I got it all wiped down, and I guess I'll just put stuff back. And I got a couple things. So like this flower vase, obviously I'm probably gonna get maybe more of a Christmassy arrangement to put into this one, and then I'll reset it on the table once I get an arrangement. And then this pumpkin farm sign, if I flip it around, it says Christmas Tree Farm, so this one's kind of a dual holiday one, so that's pretty cool. So I'll just put it in my back room for now, and then when I do decorate for Christmas in a couple weeks, I'll put the sign up probably. So yeah, let's see what I feel like. I pretty much just gotta put something on that top shelf right there, because that's the only open shelf. But everything else is good to go. And then put the pillows back on that couch. snowed last night. It's pretty sick. It looks cool. First snow of the season's always so fun. It just makes me want to go snowboarding, like, honestly. But I know the traffic's gonna be. Oh man, I got dirt all over my pants. I got the traffic's probably gonna be real slow moving this morning, so gonna try and get an earlier start to my drive and chug along real slow just to make sure. But the one part I don't like about my drive to work is I go right past the high school, which I know there's a lot of newer drivers, and I just don't trust. I just don't have trust in the teen population in the vehicle sense. So I always get nervous going through there during school, ins and outs and all that stuff. But it should be alright. I put my car in the garage last night, so I don't have to go clean it off, but I'm gonna go start it and let it warm up for like 10 minutes. Oh, and there's my alarm to go start my car. I don't know why, but my alarms on my phone have been extremely quiet, and I don't understand why. Like, are my speakers going? Or is it an update that happened? Just not a fan. Like, my volume right now, that just went off, it was all the way up, and you could barely hear it. I'm wearing my boots today, even though it's a little unnecessary because I work in an office setting, but I just feel like wearing boots today. So let's go start my car. Oh yeah. The snow is so wet and sticky because it's like borderline even cold enough to snow. I can't open my door. Oh, it's cold though. It's super windy. All right. Make sure my door is unlocked so I don't lock myself out. And go grab my stuff. Head to work. Well, on my drive to work, there were 2 cars in the ditch, which was kind of crazy. But yeah, I bet it's quite slippery, but yeah. I'm back out into the elements. There was actually 3 cars in the ditch on my way here. It's coming down still pretty good. It's all super slushy right now. But I'm back out here, gonna go drive in, and then in like another hour, I gotta go drive to a different spot. It's just a great day for travel, but yeah. Whew. It's super windy. It's just like shoots the snow in your face. It's crazy. All right. What's up, dude? So on Thursday, I went to Friends Trivia with my family, mostly with my mom and sister, and then my friend Lizzie met us there. You cannot believe what happened. I drove like 30 minutes away to go play trivia at the venue they had. And we realized we locked the keys in the car right in the beginning before trivia, which, for a timestamp, it's about 5:45. So we're like, oh, we gotta be at trivia at 6 o'clock, so we don't have time to deal with it now. Well, let's do it afterwards. So we go into trivia, play trivia. By the way, we got second place, which is pretty cool. Got a $20 gift card. That was fun. And then we come out, we knew we had to do this, so I texted my friend, I texted Tom and I was like, hey, do you have anything where I could break into my car? Well, it's actually my mom's truck. And so he's like, yeah, I got a couple things, but I'd never used them. He dropped them off while we were playing trivia, and then afterwards, because I didn't want to have him sit around and wait for us. So he just kind of went back to his house because he was the only one I knew that really lived out near where we were. So he brought me a Slim Jim, a wire cutters in case we had to cut like a coat hanger or some sort of wire thing, and then he bought me a headlamp, and then he got me a airbag to like pump open the door. So, which is super nice, super great. So the trivia ended around 8 o'clock. It was about 2 hours. So we get to the parking lot, trying stuff out. So first we tried the Slim Jim, and I have used a Slim Jim before, but what's hard about her car is we were trying to use like a vertical type Slim Jim on a horizontal mechanism door or locking system, and it just did not work. So we've been trying for a little bit and we're like, this isn't working. So we decided to try the airbag. So we pumped up the door with the airbag, but the Slim Jim wasn't long enough to push the door button, like how they would switch the button on the door to unlock and lock. So I saw a snow stake in the parking lot. So I grabbed the snow stake, and the snow stakes are pretty long. So I shoved the snow stake down in the door and it actually reached. So we were able to poke the button a bunch. We were trying to go on both sides of the button because it was kind of unclear which one was lock and lock. It wasn't clearly labeled. We're like, oh, it's not working. We could hear the mechanism releasing, but we couldn't. It actually wasn't unlocking the door. Like, it was making the noise, but it wasn't doing it. So we're like, okay, I guess we gotta try the other side. So we go pump up that door, get it just enough to stick the snow stake through, and we're trying to push the button, and it's still not working. This one, for whatever reason, that side was harder to push the button on than the other. And let me tell you, it was raining, it was cold. It's the day that it snowed, so everything's just wet and cold. It was something. So yeah, I was laying on the truck trying to do it, and my pants got wet, my jacket got wet. Like, the next morning I went to go put my jacket on, my jacket was still wet from this trying to get into the car. So some time goes by, it's taking forever, and then we see these random people in the parking lot, and they asked us like if we needed help. We're like, oh, I mean, if you know how to break into a car, be my guest. So, obviously they're doing the same exact thing we just did. I mean, yeah, they kept asking all these questions like, did you try this? Did you try this? And we're like, yes. Like, basically they just did the same thing we did, but it was nice that they helped. Surprisingly, they were the only ones who asked if we needed help, and nobody seemed to care that we were trying to break into a car in the parking lot because, for all they know, we could have not actually owned that vehicle. We could have just been doing it to be thieves. But honestly, good job to Chevy because we couldn't break into that car. And definitely wasn't a lack of trying. So then we were trying to think of some other innovative ways to get into the car, and we're like, well, let's go try duct tape. Because have you ever seen where they like duct tape a window and then use the duct tape to pull down to get enough grip to pull down on the window? Which, if you don't know how the window mechanism works, it has like these teeth that like come together as the window comes down, so like it prevents you from, it's like really difficult to get through that resistance. Like, it's just like really hard, and it didn't work at all. I mean, I thought the duct tape was just gonna rip off, but actually didn't. So that was kind of a bust. And so at this point, since those people tried, and then we tried a couple other things, we kept running in and out of the store. And we were like, okay, I guess we'll just have to run back 30 minutes back to our house, or my mom's house, and go get her key. So one of my friends drove us back to Appleton to go get the key, and then drive. And then we took our vehicle, so she didn't have to come back this way, like back 30 minutes, because it was really late at that point, and we all had to work in the morning. And then by the time we got there, it was probably 10:30. Back to the car. So my mom grabs the key, sticks it in the door, and the mechanism on the door doesn't work. Like, it literally isn't working. It's the right key and everything. Like, it's just the mechanism itself just broke. And I don't know if it's from using the Slim Jim and we broke it loose, or if it was just the door itself just wasn't working and it was just not in our favor. So we're like, okay, now what? So she has a fob on the key ring, but there's no battery in it. So like, maybe the fob will unlock the door. So we ran back into the store, put a battery in the fob, went back out there, and we like tried it, and like, the fob doesn't work either. This is just wild. So it's like, we tried all of these things, it's just not working. And we're like, maybe the battery's upside down. So we flipped the battery. We're like, oh my gosh. Like, then we tried again. Fob didn't work again. So the only resort then, we're like, okay, well, I guess we have to call a locksmith, a tow truck, somebody to actually professionally break into this car, because we really can't do it. So then we call around a couple places. Everywhere is like almost unresponsive because it's now 11:30 at night. Like, it was just, nobody was answering, or it was like $200. So then we finally called somebody, and it was $90 with cash, or $110 with, or 110 with card, something like that. And so we're like, well, I guess cash is cheaper. So while you drive, well, they were gonna drive to us, obviously. We ran. There was a bank across the street that had a time machine where we could get money out. Or we went over there, and then we pulled out the $90 in cash, and then the guy finally broke into it, and we gave him the money and went on our way. And then now, like, she uses her key, and like the anti-theft alarms go off, like the hazard, the alarms go off. It was just quite the evening, and we ended up getting home at midnight. So we were there. I mean, granted, we played trivia for 2 hours, but still 4 hours of trying to steal or break into this car. 4 hours of trying to break into this car was just bizarre, wild. We were all soaking wet. My mom didn't even have a jacket because she didn't think she'd be outside. We were just going to sit in the venue and play trivia. My sister was inside for most of the time, but the place we were going in and out of ended up closing at some point. So, like, we kind of lost the ability to go inside and, like, figure something else out. But, yeah, it was just a wild time. But basically, he had, like, a different type of tool that we didn't have, which, I don't know, just crazy. It was a wild, wild time. But we made it. I'm gonna go to the store. So it's kind of a sad story why I'm going to the store. So one of my friends, one of their family members passed away, and I want to give them a little nice gift. I mean, I don't know when I would give it to them. Maybe when I see them eventually, I'll give it to them. I don't want to encroach on their grieving time and their, they need their own emotional space. So whenever that person is ready, I will then give them that stuff, even if it's a week from now or a month from now, it doesn't matter. I still want to have them know that I care about them. So I'm gonna run to the store and give him a little care package. I know his favorite candy and, just a little something to cheer him up. So let's go run to the store. And I also cut my hair a little bit. I kind of got a little close in the center. So we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Obviously didn't, the goal was to get rid of most of the blonde in the front of my hair because obviously I left some of it, but I have an interview coming up on Monday here, which is in 2 days, and I'm extremely nervous. I'm trying to find someone to help me do a mock interview with, but that is actually very difficult because everybody's busy, and it is kind of last minute, but also the interview got set up last minute. But I have job description and my resume printed out for somebody to help me, but if I can't find anyone, then I'm just gonna end up talking to myself in a mirror, and hopefully I get some benefit out of that. My brother said he would help me maybe style my hair, or I should just leave it down. I'm not really sure. Super conflicted on what to do because, I haven't interviewed in like 3 years and I'm scared. And the whole thought of switching jobs is stressful. I don't necessarily need to switch jobs. I like where I work. I've been thinking about switching lately, so I don't think I would go to this job that I'm interviewing for, but in a sense, it's good practice anyways. I did apply for like 5 different positions, so maybe out of one of them will pique my interest, but I've only heard back from one so far, and an interview on Monday, which is scary. But yeah, always the thought about it is like super nice. It's like, oh yeah, totally could do this, and then the time actually comes and I'm like, oh, I can't do this. I'm too scared. I'm so nervous, and I don't know who to ask to help me because everybody's busy. But anyways, regardless of that, let's go find something for my friend. I'm just gonna go run to Walmart, I think. So yeah, let's do that. I want to show you what I got at the store. Just got this little bag here. First, I got some flowers for my friend. These are orange and like a purplish. They smell really, really good. But yeah, so flowers. I don't know if I'll be able to give them the flowers in time, but we'll see. Got some teriyaki beef jerky. Got some Lindor milk chocolates. And some Ghirardelli caramel milk chocolates. All the good foods for comfort. It's pretty cool. I hope they enjoy it. It helps them get through their tough times. So yeah, I'll be giving that to my friend. If you're watching this, I hope you enjoy. And right now I'm gonna be wrapping a birthday gift for my friend Tom. So I got him a birthday card, which I haven't signed yet. I put it in this gift box. Tom doesn't like presents, but I'm gonna give him a present anyways. I got him some hand warmers. Gotta keep the hands warm. These seem pretty cool. Hopefully they work good. I got him this cool magnet toy. Basically, it's like a desk play toy almost. Like, it's just a massive magnet where like you can make sculptures. Like this one's showing how a bunch of hardware is being sculpted, which is kind of interesting because it actually comes with the hardware, which is cool. Yeah, you just make sculptures out of nuts and bolts. That's a dude gift if I say so myself. And I got him this sick Milwaukee, it says Milwaukee right there, light grayish long sleeve shirt. Hopefully it fits him. If not, I got the receipt. But yeah. So I got my friend Tom. I hope he enjoys. Happy birthday, Tom. And I'm gonna wrap it in this penguin paper. There's little penguins on there. Since I didn't get him anything actually related to penguins this time, it's usually the joke, the inside joke about penguins. I decided to wrap it in penguins. So let's do it. Look how nice, look how cute this paper is. I just love it. They're all ready for the winter. And then I got these gift tags from Dollar Tree. And there's a penguin on it. Stick it on there. And write his name on it. Even though this is a birthday gift, not a Christmas gift. Thank you so much for following my video today. It was kind of another one of just random stuff that happened in my week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next one. Bye.